Good morning, good morning. Hi, guys. I've missed all of you. Yes, I've missed all of you, to be frank. Today, I want to share something with you people. Yes, that's why I'm here. I really want to share. I've got this thing for severe headache, this medication for severe headache, and I don't want to keep it to myself. I want to share it with you so that in case if someone is dealing with severe headache, the person will jump onto that and then. Hi guys, I've missed everyone. I've missed all of you, Frank. Honestly, I've missed you all. I want to share something with you. Yes, in case someone is dealing with like severe headache, the person will just jump onto it and then make use of it. I've been dealing with severe headache for the past like 2 years now. This severe headache started 2020 and then I've carried it throughout 2021, throughout 2022. And I didn't get any medication. So just the beginning of 2023, I was there, and then like a pastor from Facebook, I know him from nowhere. He also knows me from nowhere. So I was there, and then he called. Like he picked my number from Facebook, and then he called. Had this severe headache. It's so painful whenever it happens. The pains that it comes with, hey, I bet you it's not easy for me at all. I really go through pains whenever that happens. So I was thinking of how to get rid of it. So it was a big problem. That was the problem. That was the biggest problem I was facing, aside some other minor problems. So I've always been telling my mom that, like, there was a day I was even telling my mom that this headache is getting me crazy, because whenever that happens, like the little, like, just right now as I'm doing this video, the sun is even scorching. So that little, like from 11 to 12 a.m., that sun, have you seen there's this heat that comes out of it? When this heat gets to my head, hey, there's something in tree that it to me like emunune to me and kasa. Hey, sorry, I'm not saying this in English. Like it aches me, the aches that it comes with. It was so severe that to a point I was unable to bear it anymore. So there was a time I was even telling my mom that, just like I said, this thing is getting me crazy, too crazy. My mom also, whenever she goes to our hometown, like she tries to get me like herbal, because people were like, this thing there's nothing like a hospital medication cannot really cure it totally as I want. So unless I get herbal from like this herbalist. So I was praying, where am I going to get? Because I've been to a herbalist center before, and then I was given these pills. Like they claim it was made of this thing. It was made of some herbs. So I finished taking it, about 30 pills in a container, capsules. I finished taking it. I didn't see anything. Still, the day that I would take this medicine, that's the day that I feel more headache. I feel more aches in the head. So I began to give up. I began to get fed up. I wasn't like searching for any medication, but the thing to, like, the pains that comes with, I'm unable to bear. I don't know if someone has gone through this that I'm saying. I don't know if someone has gone through it before. Sorry, I'm at the roadside, so if you hear the sound of a car, sorry. I'm sure someone will definitely go through it. If I've gone through before, just put it under the comment section. Maybe your medication too can also help me, aside this one that I'm going to show to you. So I was there at the beginning of 2023, I think on the 3rd or 4th of January. I was there, and then a pastor called, a pastor who saw my number on Facebook. So he called in the evening, in the afternoon, and then he was like, I should call him back. So I called him back, and then at a point he was like, he's doing something. I don't know. He said he's praying or something, so I should call him late. So in the evening, and then I called him. No, he himself called back, and then he was like, oh, he's just calling. There's this prophecy. I know him from nowhere. He also knows me from nowhere. He's had this prophecy about me, and then he just wants to tell me so that there's this one or two things I have to give him money to do it, and then make that, and then there's sickness including. So there I told him that I'm already dealing with severe headache. It's not easy for me at all. The pains it comes with is unbearable. So there was a point I even told my younger sister that maybe there's this ball, like a ball. Because I don't know, whenever it comes, the aches is just like that of a ball. That is maybe like it has a ball on your skin. Mm. Because the pains is so severe. So there was a time I was telling my mom that maybe it's a ball. Whenever it's like I complain to someone, I tell the person I'm sure it's a ball or like this brain tumor. Like my mind, I was skeptical. I was just saying anything to myself. So there are some things when I say it, then a friend will even tell me that, oh, I shouldn't claim those sickness on me. I was like, what should I do? Because the pain is there, it's so severe. Like when we were all born, we all experience normal headache. But this headache here is too severe. The pain is there. Woo! Hey, Charlie, you can see the scores that I'm doing, and then you can imagine the pains. So I was there one day, just like I said, this man called this just the beginning of 2023. He called and then he was even telling me that this is the prophecy he has seen. So I should just give him 50 CDs. And there's this thing that my dad has been saying that when my granddad was alive, he used to say it. There's this statement. It was like when my granddad was alive, he used to say that even when someone is a false prophet, so I'm that type of person when they are talking about a prophet and it's a negative, I don't talk about it because I leave him to God to judge him himself, to judge him or her himself. So my dad has been saying this. He said when my granddad was alive, he used to say this. I didn't meet my granddad, that was my dad's father. He said even when someone is a false prophecy, it's a false prophet, and then the person, sorry, if it's a false prophet and the person gives you a prophecy or a direction to do, you should also through that false way do it. Like also for and throw coins now they are here. Say be here jumo say nya jumo and there what the amount. Yeah. So that like whether it will work or not, that person has already given the direction. You just go ahead and do whatever the person says. Yes. Now, if you think like if the person is pushing you to a corner that you don't like, then you just ignore. So I didn't ignore this man's prophecy. This he said he is GJ Koko's pastor or something like that. So when he called and then he gave me this prophecy, I didn't ignore it at all. I jumped onto it. He said he was demanding for 50 cedis. And then that day, to lo and behold, my sister's husband just gave me 50 cedis for my New Year's gift. So I was like, hey, this man, as if he knows I'll be giving this exact amount of this money. So I told him that. So I was like, let me just do it. Who knows? Maybe this is gonna be my healing forever and ever. So let me just give it a try. Back to the prophecy. Sorry, back to what he was demanding for. So he was demanding for 50 cedis. And that day too, at that time, like just after 1 hour, my sister's husband just gave the money to me because I was broken that day. I just finished my service, so like I'm now looking for work. So I was broken that day. I don't have a penny. So that day he was lucky if not my sister's money. Like where did you get it? I'll just tell him I'm broken. I don't have any money. So when he demanded for the 50 cedis, and then I told him that I don't really have the exact amount he's demanding for because I also want to use the 20 cedis for something else. So I was like, I have 30 cedis. Hey, this man was like, oh, then I should give it to you. So I was even thinking maybe, hey, this man, you could be a false prophet. Because the way he just said, hey, I should give it to you, you could see that he's really in need of money. You could see that he was really in need of money. And then when he called, he asked, and then he was lucky to get this 30 cedis. So, but I was like, let me just give a try to whatever he'll be telling, whatever directions he'll be giving. So I was there. So here he called, he was like, I should go and transfer the money to him. He's GD Koko pastor, and that's like blah blah blah. The prophecy I can't, like the direction I can't say it here. So like I should give him the money, he'll go into spiritual realm and then do some 1 or 2 things for me. He'll call me later to give me what I'll be using for the headache. And then I was like, okay. So I was waiting. So lo and behold, in the evening, then he called back. And then he was like, okay, right now, he's gonna give me this particular herb. I should go to market and then ask this herbalist. Udiaba. I don't know, in fact, I don't know how it is called in English. There's it. There's it. I don't know if you have also know. If someone know the English name, please drop it under the comment section. Just drop it under the comment section. Yes, so this thing, Udiaba. It was like I should go and buy it. When I went, this small thing it's powerful. It's 15 cedis. It was even like 6 cedis, 7 cedis. But lo and behold, when I went, I asked the seller. He said 15 cedis. I said, hey, then I cannot afford the two, so I just bought one. So when I came and then I called him back and I explained things to him, I couldn't buy the two. So it's not anything. When the first one gets me, it's so hard. Diaba. Odiaba, that's the name in tree. I don't know the English name. So if you know the English name, just drop it under the comment section. Just like I said, Odiaba is so powerful. So like he called me and then I called him back and then I told him, he prayed over it. He said, oh, it's not anything, just the one is okay. Just that I'll be using it when it gets finished. By the time it gets finished, I'll definitely get money for the other one. So like he's going to pray over it for me, so that I'll start using it. And then the use of it, so sometimes I grind it on this thing, on like I get small stone, then I grind it on. So I get small stone and then I'll grind it. I'll just be moving it up and down on it, like I'll just. So it's like I get the liquid. Before I do that, I sprinkle water on the stone and then I'll just be moving it on it like that. So like it soaks with the water. It just gets some soaking in the water. And then afterwards I'll dip in cotton. So when I dip in the cotton, I'll soak it all with the cotton. And then after that, I'll add a bit of water to make it watery. Like I'll get some kind of, I can get some kind of liquid to squeeze out. So whenever that happens, after doing that, I'll just squeeze it and drop like 3 drops into each of my nostrils. That's what I'll be doing. I do it morning and the evening. Continuously like that. So for the past some days, I could say, after doing it, the pain. Whenever I do it to like, I sneeze, like you could imagine, I do it by hair. So whenever I want to do it, I do it early morning, and then like I do it in the evening. I don't do it in the afternoon. Like there's even a saying that some people say summer dry. If you want to drop a herb into your nostrils for maybe anything, catarrh or maybe severe headache, you don't do it in the afternoon. So I do it early morning. When I wake up, I don't speak to anyone. By the evening one, by then I've spoken to so many people. So that one, so I do it. But I say early one, I make sure I don't speak to anyone before doing it. So I do it early morning. The moment I rise from my bed, then I go into the kitchen, do it on the small, I have this small stone, do it on it, dip in my cotton, drop each of the liquid into drop 3 each of the liquid into each of my nostrils. So I could say that for some time now I have started using this thing. Hey, I could testify that severe pain I used to experience is gradually leaving. Because like for instance, as I'm doing this video, where I'm sitting, that heat from the sun is getting to me. Like you see me, like I'll even stand up from here. Like you see that I'm in my auntie shop. So that's why the background is looking like this. Like you see that the moment that sun starts, the 11-12 sun anymore, the 11-12 sun, like 11 a.m., 12 p.m., 12 sun, the heat that comes out of it, whenever it gets to my head, hey, the pains, yeah, boo, 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 boo. Then instantly, now my head will start aching me. I don't even want to say that it's aching me. Like it doesn't describe how it aches. the severe aches. It will start aching me severely. Hey, me munu to me into me. Pansana, I'm going crazy. So you can imagine. Hey, Ebreyo, for the past 2 years, I've really suffered the house of severe headache. So, all and behold, beginning of 2023, even before the beginning of 2023, I told God that, God, I'm never going to begin this year with this severe headache and then end it again. I've been through it for 3 years now. I don't want to go through it again in the third year, God. Then, this pains here. I cannot bear it anymore. Hey! So God, I beg. On the 31st, the way I was praying about this headache, and lo and behold, the moment we started this, later we started this year, first, second, third, and through someone, God gave me this. God just gave me my healings. Because I told God that if He's not going to do it spiritually for me to be healed, because I always pray to God that He should send His angels to come and operate anything that's going in my head. It's going on in my head that's giving me this severe aches. But if He cannot do that too, He should give me some herbs that will cure it totally and forever. So that will be free forever. Free forever. Yes, Ghana is free forever. So that Dorinda will be free forever. Hey! Because this aches there, I cannot bear it in 2023 anymore. So when this time started scorching, I was like, oh God. Because the headache, the severe aches, even like the May, June, July, August weather, it's also favorable to me. So it's also friendly. You can see that weather is very cold. So I'm able to go anywhere that I want to go, maybe in the afternoon or evening. But when this this January, February, March weather, the heat and then the sun, like I will not be able to sustain it. I will not be able to like adapt to that weather. So I was praying to God, God, I beg, heal me before this heat and then this sun scorching starts. Because if I want to go somewhere, it's either I go early morning or maybe when the sun sets. And I cannot do that this time around because sometimes I want to go and do the thing very early. And when am I going to wait till the sun sets before I go and do it? And by the time I go, the thing is over. So I told God, I beg, He should just heal me so that I'll be free to walk under any weather, be it cold or be it hot. Because when I want to go somewhere and the sun starts scorching, I cannot go because the heat that will be out of that sun, when it gets to me, and this severe aches. Imagine, hey. So I always post on Facebook that I'm dealing with severe headache. So if anyone has gone, so I don't even know, maybe that's what this person has come across. But anything like, I praise God. He gave me medicine that has really cured me. That's the only thing that I need, and I pray that this thing should cure me and cure me forever. That's my prayers, and then God has done it. So I was like, let me come here. Why won't I come here to share so that some of you too will know about it? And then if someone is going through, just like I've been through for the past some years, someone is also going through, you just go to the market and say you want Odiaba. Go to the herbalist, like those who deals with herbs, those herbal dealers, like they sell herbs, they sell this herbal leaves, like if you want our new bitter lemon or say what, not bitter lemon, oh it has got this name, it's bitter something. Like if you want any other herbs or if you want any other leaf, you go to them, you get it. Go to them, tell them you want Odiaba, they will definitely get it for you. Yes. And then you just do some of this to dip in your cotton and then you drop 3 each in each of your nostrils. Do it continuously and then I assured you, you are gonna be healed. Because I was like, this is in migraine. Can migraine be that? No, I don't think so. Maybe there's this ball in my head and probably will be because the aches there, hey, it was so severe and unbearable for me at a point. Ay, my head can ache me for Africa. Hey, if there had been an award that like if your head is aching you if your head aches you for your country, it's gonna like that award they have collected because this aches was so severe. But thank God, through his man of God, I'm getting healed. I'm not totally healed, but sometimes I feel the pain. But the pain is not severe likewise it used to be before. So I thank God, and then I've come here to share with Diaba. I don't know the English name, just like I've said initially. If you know the English name, just drop it under the comment section. Yes, for me to also know. But there is the thing. Let me get it closer to the camera so that you can see it. With Diaba. And one rule about this thing is that you don't make it like don't drop it anyhow on the floor. If you keep doing that, the power in it. I learned that's the spiritual this thing about it. The spiritual this thing. That's why it can heal. So if you keep dropping it, it's as if you are disrespecting it. I don't know if you know herbs, you know the spiritual implications it comes with and all of that. So don't drop it on the floor anyhow. So when you are holding it, hold it like an egg. Run the same so that it will not drop anyhow on the floor. First drop is not anything, but if you keep dropping it more, the more you keep dropping, the more it keeps losing its power. It's a health power, it's health benefits. You will not get that benefit. So I beg you handle it like an egg, part of an egg, so that you don't drop it anyhow. And then I assured you, if you keep doing it, just like I've said, the direction, how, the ways, the method, if you keep doing it that way, I assured you that you are gonna be healed out of any severe headache. You will totally be healed. So I end my video here, and then I keep telling you, subscribe, comment, and share.